Okay, for this indefinite integral, this is going to require you to use the substitution, u substitution for that. So first we have to figure out what our u is going to be. And I want to think about when I take the derivative of u, will it equal something else that I have up there? So in this case, this is going to involve a product rule, so that's going to be more complicated. It's not going to end up equaling this one. So I'm going to let u equal the bottom one in this case. So u is equal to 1 plus cosine 2y squared. And then I need to take the derivative of both sides. Now on the left side I'm going to get du. Now on the right hand side, derivative of 1 is 0, but then the cosine, derivative of cosine is negative sine. But don't forget that this is a chain rule problem because we have that inside that's not just a regular y. So if we do the chain rule on that, we get a 4y. So come out. Also don't forget that there's a dy that appears on that side. We want to solve for dy, and we do that by dividing both sides by all of this. So dy is equal to negative 4, we have du on top. So du on top divided by negative 4y sine 2y squared on the bottom. Okay, so this is what you're going to get when you divide both sides by all of this. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace the dy with all of this, and then all this is going to get replaced by the u. So let me do that with the original problem now. I'm going to take out all this and replace it with a u, and then the dy, I'm going to replace it with du over negative 4y sine of 2y squared. Now, as a result of doing that, you should notice some things that are going to cancel out. When you do these u substitution problems, you know you did it correctly when you cancel everything, you should only have u as your variable left over. So we shouldn't have any more y's in here. So we did pick the right u because we noticed that all of this here, y sine 2y squared, that's going to cancel out with all this up here. Now let's rewrite what we have left over. Okay, so what we have left over is going to be negative 1/4. And then there's a 1 that's still up here. So remember, when you pull the 4 out, it's not just going to be negative 4. It's on the bottom of the fraction, so that's why you need the 1 over there for that one. And the u is on the bottom here, so you need a 1 up there as well. So this is what we end up left with, negative 1/4 integral 1 over u du. Now this part, that's a special integral formula. That's going to turn into natural log. Now once you apply the formula and put that in there, you no longer have to put the du and the integral symbol there. Don't forget you also need to put plus c on this one because it's an indefinite integral. We don't have limits of integration, so therefore you need a plus c. Now we're almost done. We have to just now replace the u by what we originally said for that. And so for this one, your whole answer is going to be negative 1/4. We have the ln, 1 plus cosine 2y squared plus c. That was our original u that we had from the beginning. And now we put that in there and we have the correct variable in there, the y squared. So that's going to be our correct answer.